They say signatures build empires, but sometimes it only takes one signature to destroy one. Maya Williams was 16 years old. She wasn't supposed to be in the room. She wasn't supposed to speak. But that didn't stop her. There she stood, at the glass doors of a towering 27th floor conference room in downtown Chicago. Borrowed sneakers squeaking on the marble floor, a fake janitor's badge clipped to her hoodie. Every eye in the boardroom turned to her. Her voice was calm but carried like thunder. "If you sign this," she said, pointing at the contract Jackson Hale was about to finalize, "your company takes the fall. That clause, it flips liability. If this deal crashes, Hale Investments burns. Vaughn walks away clean." The room froze. A pen paused mid-air. Jackson's silver brows furrowed. His wife, Clara, stared daggers. One executive shifted uneasily. Another reached for the document. Then came the dismissive voice of Derek Vaughn, the man behind the polished merger deal. "Excuse me? You read that clause?" Maya didn't back down. "Page 14, subparagraph C, line 3. It's buried in jargon, but it's a setup. You're being positioned as the legal scapegoat." A hush swept the room. Nervous glances, subtle page flips, a whisper. "She's the janitor's daughter." But Maya didn't flinch. 8 hours earlier, she had been mopping floors. Maya moved silently across the top levels of Hale Investments alongside her mother, Denise, who vacuumed carpets while Maya wiped down boardroom tables. They weren't supposed to touch anything, just clean and leave. No questions, no delays. But that folder had been left in the copier tray. Final draft. Merge agreement. It was left half open. Tempting. She wasn't curious. She was cautious. Maya wasn't like other teens. She didn't binge TikTok. She read business policies, watched documentaries, and once wrote a school paper titled "How Enron Fell from the Sky." So, when her eyes scanned the contract and paused on subparagraph C, something inside her screamed, "This isn't right." It was small, intentionally subtle. The clause shifted post-merger liability to Hale Investments, fraud charges, lawsuits, defaults. All of it. Vaughn's firm would slip away untouched. "Mom?" Maya whispered in the hallway, gripping the folder. "You ever seen a contract that signs over the whole company like this?" Denise didn't even look up. "Maya, don't touch their stuff. You want us both fired?" She meant it. But Maya's mind wouldn't stop spinning. Back in the present, the tension in the boardroom thickened. Clara's voice was icy. "She shouldn't be here. This is absurd." Jackson didn't move. He opened the contract again. Page 14. His jaw tensed. "She's not wrong," he murmured. Derek chuckled darkly. "Are we entertaining conspiracy theories from someone who polishes door handles?" Maya's cheeks burned. But she held steady. "Laugh all you want. But if you sign that, your name's on every lawsuit that follows." A long silence. Then Jackson spoke, voice low and grave. "Escort her out." Security moved. Maya stood tall. As the door closed behind her, she looked back, and Jackson didn't see a janitor's daughter. He saw the mistake he almost made. The next morning, the silence at Hale Investments was brittle. Not calm. Tight. Something had fractured. Maya sat in a security room on the ground floor, her mother beside her. No one spoke to them. No one explained. Just waiting. "I'm sorry, Mom," Maya whispered. Denise turned, voice clipped. "You should be. I cleaned to put food on our table. Not for you to go blowing up boardrooms." Maya looked down. "I couldn't let him sign it. I saw something dangerous." Denise sighed. "I raised you to be brave, not reckless." Before Maya could respond, a woman from HR entered. Clipboard. Sharp heels. "You've been placed on leave. We'll contact you." Denise grabbed Maya's arm and left. Cold wind hit them outside. Maya glanced back at the building she thought she could change. Now she wasn't even allowed in. 30 floors above, Jackson Hale sat at his desk, the unsigned contract open in front of him. He flipped to the clause again. She was right. Not only right, but detailed. The language was buried with intention. A trap. He opened his laptop and began cross-referencing old contracts. A pattern emerged. Shell companies, offshore accounts, vague language. His phone buzzed. Clara. You didn't sign it, did you? No. You're overreacting. We vetted Derek. Jackson didn't reply. She saw what none of us did. She's a teenager, Jackson. A janitor's daughter. But Jackson wasn't listening. That night, Maya sat in their small apartment, a mug of cocoa cold in her hands. Her mother scrolled job listings in silence. A ping. New email. Subject. You saw it too. From Robert Barnes. I used to work there. I know what you saw. If you're willing to talk, I'm listening. Maya blinked, then typed back. 2 days later, Jackson stared at an old file from his private safe. Barnes Review, Internal Risk Flags. Scrawled on one page in red ink. If they plant one trap clause, we're finished. Signed, Robert Barnes. He leaned back, eyes closed. For the first time in years, he felt doubt. Maya dug deeper. Barnes fed her documents, PDF files, tax records, wire transfers. Derek Vaughn had done this before. Houston, Dallas, San Diego. Each time, the merger went through. The target company collapsed under legal fire. Vaughn profited. Clara Hale had signed off every time. Clara wasn't being fooled. She was orchestrating it. Meanwhile, Jackson sat in a private lounge, drink untouched. Across the room, Clara laughed beside Derek Vaughn. Her fingers brushed his wrist. A flash drive passed between them. Jackson's stomach turned. Was this the woman he had trusted? Then came another message. From his bank's compliance division. Attempted $2.5 million transfer. Blocked. Initiated by Clara Hale. The noose wasn't tightening from outside. It was already inside his home. That night, Maya's phone buzzed. Barnes. Check Clara's offshore patterns. Cayman, Zurich, BVI. She did. Public records. One hit. Clara Hale. Dormant Trust. BVI. Maya whispered, She's not clueless. She's in on it. At the same time, Jackson contacted Victoria Chan, a fearless civil rights attorney. Miss Chan, he said, this is bigger than fraud. She nodded. You're not dealing with a contract. You're dealing with an attack. I want to protect my company, and a girl who saw it first. She may be our best witness. The next morning, Maya returned to Hale Tower. Security didn't let her in, until a junior staffer recognized her. Mr. Hale said if you came back, bring you up. Inside, Jackson met her with a handshake. You saved my company, he said. Now, let's save the truth. Victoria joined. They spread files across the table, like a war room. This is your fight now, Victoria said. Maya nodded. She wasn't alone anymore.